Hey folks, let's do today's CSS Daily Target. And what is that? Sort of a weird house. Is it a... I don't know what that shape is. I don't know what it is, but it's fun. All right. So the background is a solid white, which is a nice, interesting surprise. Not something that we see normally. Okay. So what's the shape that we need to do? I have an impulse to use this element as a triangle, as the triangle in question. So similar to yesterday, we'll use a clip path and we'll use a triangular clip path. So it will be clip path polygon, clip path colon polygon, parens, and then it's three. I'm going to do with 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, which is be 50%, 50%, 0, 100%, 100%, 0, 100%. So that's a triangle. So what do we need to do to make that do what we want it to do? So it's got to be taller. And let's adjust these margins a little bit more, 70, 80, and then a little taller, 140. Okay, so it's about getting the angle of this correct, and right now it's got too much angle, which means I think that this margin is too much. 7. We'll go back to this down to 7, and then we'll go 10, and then taller, 150, 55, 54. All right, now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I can see that the slope of both of those is the same, then I'm in good position. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is close. That is close. It's possible this is the wrong approach. What are you going to do? All right. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 80, 4. Oh, there it is. There it is. When you get that nice solid coloring, we're pretty happy. All right, so we went to the trouble to get this angle right. Now we could have used a conic gradient at different angles. We could use 2 linear gradients coming in from each side. This is what I've chosen. This is the life I've chosen. Let's do the pieces and parts. I think step 1 is this radial gradient, which is at the bottom, so 100 or 50%, 100%, and it's going to be white, of 20Q, and then transparent. And we can't, of course, see it because there's no background. There it is. Oh, and it's got to be a circle. Otherwise, it's going to adhere to the shape of that element. So 20Q, 30Q, 40Q, 50Q, 1, 2, 3Q. Okay. That's our step 1. Our next step is what? I think our next step is a side-to-side gradient, yeah? Linear gradient. And it's going to be that color. 40%. I'm going to guess. Transparent. 60%. Just guessing. And then we finalize with that color, and it's got to be at a 90-degree angle, because I'm going to envision that but didn't say it out loud. So there's 40%, 41, 42. Ah, no good. 50Q, 90Q, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 106Q. And then how about, which is not much better than a, whatever that number is. Maybe it's 90 pixels or something. Maybe it's 100 pixels. It's similar number. All right. Okay. 120Q. 30, 40, 50, 48. That looks pretty good. And then, so when I put the background on, you can see. So this is the last part of that. So we've covered that triangle very specifically with a background, a radial gradient, this circle, and then a side-to-side gradient, which is the green, transparent green. And now we are going to do another linear gradient, which has multiple color stops. So we'll do white, and then the green, white and the green, and then the white again, and then we finish with this color. So if I put a number to this, I can do this backwards. Let's try to do it in Q. 60Q. 50Q. Okay, and then we'll do backwards again. 0, 40Q. How's that? Probably these lines are a little wrong. 10, 20, 30, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Terrible, terrible. How about 10%? 20%, 11%, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No, how about in pixels? 30 pixels. 21, 20 pixels, 23, 24, 25. And that's a nice clean. 25 pixels is the magic number. Okay, so that was the first one, and then this is also not great. How about 30Q, 35Q, 40Q, 41Q, 42Q, 43. No, that's worse. How about 38 pixels? 39 pixels. All right, and I've left the last bit for the body, which would be classic conic gradient, background conic gradient, which is going to be white, 75% around, and then this dark color, and then we move that down, over, and down. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. How's that? Let's submit that and see what we got. So that is a conic gradient. It's well, I'll show it to you in a minute here. So that's a perfect match. So that's the conic gradient we just made. It is like that normally, but then with background position, I move it into place. And then I can unit replace this guy. Unit replace, and then put that paragraph element back, and we can minify using my plugin, resubmit, and that's the end. It's a lot of code. It's not the best. It's probably not the most efficient way to do this. A lot of these same styles could be done using the nested template. I'm not going to do that today, but you're welcome to try that, or try even more techniques. You could also create an element for each one of these pieces and overlay them, and that would be fun. You could create 2 elements and then reflect one or the other, like with a scale -1. So many different choices. Web pages are great. They are so much fun. CSS is a lot of fun too. Go make a web page and send it to your friend. Everybody's carrying around web browsers. It's really, really, really cool. I'll also point out that it is rough out there. Be good to each other. Bye-bye.